What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the Afterlife File podcast. One, two, 1, 2. Cool. How's everybody doing? This will be the first stream of 2025. Let's see. We got inner monitoring. I can't even fucking talk today. Okay, I think that's good. Rush boy, what's good, my boy? I got you right now. I know I haven't streamed in a minute, bro. It's been a fucking long time, bro. Dude, I started a podcast and everything. It's been crazy. Go on TikTok and go to that's gonna throw me off. Go to TikTok and go to the Afterlife File. But low-key, aren't they taking that shit away? I just I barely made a TikTok I barely made a TikTok like a month ago. And I just started fucking with it, but aren't they supposed to be taking it away kind of soon? It's kind of fucked up, no? How you been though? How you and your brother been? Dude, I haven't played COD in a minute, bro. It's been too fucking long. You been playing though? That's crazy. Yeah, bro, I started a podcast with it's kind of like a paranormal podcast. I talk about like ghost stories and UFOs and extraterrestrial shit. And you know, I live in Vegas, so it's all kind of it's all like the spooky shit pretty much. That's cool though. I'm still trying to figure this out. Bet. I was gonna go live from the PC, but OBS is fucking with me, man. It's not even. I'm getting like a mean echo from that shit. Motherfucker's trying to wake up. What you been on though, bro? You having a good start to the year? You still in Arizona? Bet. I thought you were gonna be in Cali or some shit. Maybe even out here in Vegas. I don't even know. Yes, sir. Dude, I know. It's been like, what, a year? Dude, so much shit's been happening though. But it's all good, you know. New year, new me, right? Nah, bro. Dude, I know. It's been too long. We definitely got to get back in some COD. I want to start streaming COD again, but damn, it's fucking. It's kind of a bitch. I got you, bro. Yeah, I missed the fuck out of you too, bro. You the homie. We had too many good times in Rebirth. Before they took that shit away and after too. Last couple years on me. Yeah, bro, a lot's been happening. I moved like to the outskirts of the city. It's cool. Can't complain. Oh shit, you got a green screen? That's crazy. Dude, I know. You started streaming it or no? I feel it. Yeah, bro, this year's been kind of a bitch, but it's all good. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Hey, but this year's gonna be fucking one for the books. I swear to God. This year is gonna be fucking a movie. It's gotta be. I'm not taking anything other than that. Oh God. Oh God. How's it sounding though? Is the music too loud or no? You can hear me okay? I'm still trying to figure this out. Like I'm doing the just chatting section just right now. I can do Warzone, but it's kind of a lot. Like I can play on this, but it's like to stream it is kind of crazy. I've done it though, but it's not easy. Tiny echo. Okay, let's see. Tell me, did that get rid of the echo? 1 2 1 2. Check. Did that get rid of the echo? Bet. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to figure this out. I've been struggling with like OBS and Streamlabs and all that shit, man. It's so complicated, bro. Like it's mad complicated. When I used to stream on the PS5. You remember that shit? That was too easy. I would just hop on and hit go live. It was too easy. But now it's like on PC, because I switched to PC. It's a bitch, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I got a bunch of stories pulled up, but yeah, man, I just been doing this podcast. It's been fun, but it's not easy. That's not easy either, but it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. It's a good hobby. What you been on though, bro? You still doing the same? You still working? You still doing the same thing? Your brother's still out there in Cali or what? Bet. Yeah, I got you, bro. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, Yeah, I'll definitely follow you back right after this because I'm definitely using my phone to record. Because I got an iPhone like 15. So, got to use it for that 4K, right? That's cool. Yeah, bro, I just got on TikTok like a month ago. I didn't even. The whole time TikTok's been out there, fucking. Bet. And it's also the same thing. I didn't have an Instagram before, but I just made one for this podcast. So it'll actually be the same thing, the Afterlife File on Instagram too. Probably be easier to message you on there. Definitely. Bet. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get this podcast off the ground. It's going to be fun though. Like, why does it got to be so complicated? Why can't it just be hop on, hit go live, have a good stream, have 1 million followers? Why can't it be that simple? Honestly. Bet. Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, we locked in for sure. Yeah, because I switched to PC. It won't even let me. Like, I have the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 still, but it's not letting me connect it to my PC for whatever reason. So if I want to have a mic on there, I got to use this big ass mic. And that's kind of a bitch. That means I'll have to take my whole setup from the room to like in here just to have a mic, or I can just take the mic in there, but still. It's kind of a bitch. Yeah, we definitely gonna get it in though. I've been playing like the big map on Warzone these last couple days. Like I've been doing the Squid Game 2. Squid Game 2, you've been messing with that? I still haven't seen it, but it's definitely on my list. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro, it was a long fucking night too. I'm still trying to wake up. I got my coffee. That's cool. See, and I even got this overlay on here because I'm on. This is technically a gaming PC, but it's like trying to have the settings from the bedroom PC to like this PC. Status. Every time I see on Granny Sandals, I'll be like, oh, that's Rush Boy right there. Light skin ass. That's too fucking funny. You gonna be playing Warzone today though? Yeah, if you're gonna be on Warzone today, I'll shoot you. I'll send you my new fucking. I had to make a new whole thing because I got rid of my PS5, bought my PC, bought this thing, so I can play Warzone on both. I can play on that PC, and this one. And low key, I've been playing on this one because I could take this one. I can sit on the couch and play Warzone, and that's what I've been doing. This shit's fun as fuck. Bro, on God, on Granny Sandals, the memories. It's the new year. We about to make hella more memories. Don't even trip. Yes, this is gonna be a good year. can feel it already. I can feel it in my bones. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Big vibes all fucking 2025. All 2025. You just been playing Warzone though, or you been on some other shit? I've been playing Elder Scrolls too. Elder Scrolls, Warzone. I really just got back into Warzone, but like after the last update, the whatever the last one was before Squid Games. Yeah. Oh, you've been on like Black Ops 6? I still don't got Black Ops 6. I need to get it though for fucking prop hunt. I've been watching people play prop hunt. That shit seems fun as fuck, bro. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with Warzone ever. Yeah, you can never go wrong with Warzone. You gonna be streaming this year though? Yes, sir. Free 99 on Granny Sandals. What's up? What's up? I got this first story pulled up. Tell me what you think about it. It's called There's a Ghost in My House and It Terrified My Best Friend. This is pretty much how my podcast is. You feel me? Okay, so it goes. I, female 16, live in a normal, average copy and paste neighborhood in a small town in Oregon. The ghost that lingers in my house is very similar to The Grudge, The Ring. She wears a tattered white gown, has hair that's long, black, and covers her face. Oh shit, so it is kind of like The Grudge. She mainly stands in the front of the hall, in the hallway leading to the bathroom and 3 bedrooms. Now that you got the backstory on this ghost, let me tell you the story. My friend, female 15, was staying at my house and had gone to bed, but she was up and chilling in my bedroom. She, around 3:30 a.m., decided she needed to go to the bathroom down the hall and had left my room. She says that when she had walked down or walked out, it had been out of place and it had scared her so bad that she had curled up on the floor sobbing in front of mine and my parents' door. So when that ghost was standing in front of my little brother's door, he hasn't been getting the greatest sleep. And after that night of my friends witnessing her and standing in front of this door, he had said that he had the best sleep ever that night. Keep in mind, she had always stood in front of the door in that hallway. We came to a conclusion that she might have had like sleep paralysis or something. Or like, you know, those sleep paralysis like demons? Like, I've had that shit. That shit's not fun at all, bro. But that's what they thought it was. That she had like a sleep paralysis demon or something, because she dead ass was standing there and he said that he had good sleep that night and didn't have good sleep after she left. That's story number 1. That's pretty much how the podcast goes. Like, we're just reading like Reddit stories and shit like that. Yeah, bro. Like, exactly. No, I'm just on Reddit and I'm just looking for the scary. These are like people's actual stories and shit. Yeah. So like people post their like firsthand accounts to Reddit. Like, if somebody gets abducted by aliens, they're probably gonna write a whole story about it, and I'll read it. It'll be like a firsthand account. Shit's kind of cool. Or like people live in haunted houses and shit. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And Reddit, it's crazy, bro. I don't know if you've been on there. Reddit's fucking wild. I turned down the volume. Let me know if you're still getting the music in the background. You still getting the music, and you can still hear me, okay? Like I haven't streamed in like a minute. I streamed like once, I think like 2 months ago, but it was just like a test. I think that was when I first got like the PC and everything. Exactly. Different vibes. But like this last year, I've been getting a lot of spooky shit. Like I've been reading a lot of paranormal podcasts and listening to like a lot of firsthand accounts, and it's just been like, I'm like, I can do this shit. Yeah, it's like, because there's so many stories out there. All you gotta do is just read out what people been through, and people been through some shit, bro. I swear to God, I thought my life was hard. People been through some shit, bro. And that's on Granny Sandals. People really been through some shit. I'm excited though. We gonna get some Warzone in. Cause on God, this whole time I've been playing Warzone, I haven't had a squad or nothing. Solo dolo. Just cause when I made my other account, I tried looking for your name, but I fucking, you know how Call of Duty is. It won't let me find that shit. I tried finding you, Rich, everybody. Nope. Yesterday was hell too, bro. Yesterday the lobbies were crazy. I think it was cause the new Squid Game update just dropped, so I think it was like oh shit, for real? That's crazy. What he been on, bro? What's the update on Rich? He always seemed like a hustler too. he taking a couple trips to Mexico, huh? That's what our boy Rich been on. Damn, that's crazy. Doing something. 'Cause I know damn well. That shit ain't free. Sliding, bro. Oh shit, he got married. That's crazy. Who's the lucky guy? That's crazy. He's still out in Cali though. That's what's up. He bought a place yet or what? Oh, in Sacramento? Bet. That's what's up, man. That's the goal. It's just a bitch right now, bro. Like, what's the average? 500K? I thought they said that they were gonna take away TikTok too. I guess not. I hope they don't, because I just started getting into that shit. I used to do it kind of differently. I used to record, because I got a YouTube channel too. I used to record the whole video like this, like podcast style, and then but just record it, not be live streaming it, and then edit it and then put it on YouTube. But that shit takes forever, bro. I remember one night it took me like 4 hours to edit like 3 minutes of footage. Like that shit just takes so long for no reason. Like I don't understand it. It's crazy. It's fun though. I never thought I'd have a fucking podcast, but look at me now. Look, mama, no hands. Oh, okay. Okay. This next one's called Weird Occurrences in My House. Yeah, there ain't no easy ways on God. You just gotta grind. If there's anything that 2024 taught me, is that, bro. There ain't no fucking easy way out. You just gotta grind. On granny sandals. This next one's called Weird Occurrences in My House. I've been living at my house the last 5 years, and I had various roommates, and we've all experienced something weird. Starting off with tap, turning on and off, and occasionally, which we didn't pay much attention to. Next, I started noticing a spot in the corridor at night where the air would feel a lot denser than usual. Not sure how to explain it. Walking through it didn't really sit right with my instincts. Kind of brushed it off for a while, but then had this Tibetan prayer while I've hung on the wall in the corridor, occasionally falling off, and I constantly heard noises coming from what seemed like the corridor kitchen area, and especially on the other side of the bedroom, which is directly behind my head. I always feel like someone is opening and closing drawers constantly, and it'll happen at 3 a.m. Dude, it's always 3 a.m. Like, let me know, has any like 3 a.m. shit happened to you that's kind of weird? And when nobody's at home. A few times walking back from the bathroom down the corridor, I felt something lightly pinch my t-shirt by my shoulder, and once brushing against my knee. Both times I felt chills through my body. Then that all mostly stopped out of the blue one day. Me and my roommate were talking in the kitchen when a loud noise of a marble dropping on the floor, bouncing a few times, happened right in between us. We were literally standing facing each other. No marble, obviously, but the sound was so loud, literally making no sense. A few weeks ago, my roommate randomly found a marble in the house, in the living room. Makes no sense as we recently put new flooring in, so the deep clean, and I've never had a marble ever in the house. That's crazy. Yeah, these ghost stories are fucking wild, bro. Put that on a t-shirt, on granny sandals. I want it on a hoodie. Yeah, I want it on a hoodie. Let me know though, can you still hear the music? I've got the music going, but I don't have the sound on, so I can't hear. I can only hear my voice in the headset. You've had weird shit happen to you at 3 a.m., bro? I moved out to the desert. I moved out like to the middle of nowhere. Not really? Okay. It's all good. Yeah, bro, I moved out to the desert, so like and there's nobody, like no houses around. So like if weird shit happens here, I'm like, fuck. It's gotta be a ghost. Because there's nobody to the left or the right of me. And I got woken up at like 3 a.m. too. And there's no trees out here, so it's like something was hitting against my window one night, and I was like, fuck, there's no trees out there. There's no neighbors. You feel me? Okay, let's see. I know, skinwalker type shit. It was something. But you gonna be on Warzone later today or not? Cause I'll definitely shoot you my COD ID. We'll get some games in for sure. I want to stream it, but like, fuck, bro. Like I said, I can stream it on here, but it's gonna be. I'd much rather stream it out here, but then I'd have to move the whole setup out here. And again, that's kind of a bitch. I can play right here, but streaming it right here is gonna be a mission. Mission Impossible fucking 12. Bet. I got you, bro. Thank you for stopping by, though. Fucking miss your ass. Miss your light skin ass. The homie for real. All love. Yeah, we gonna get some games in today for sure. I ain't got nothing to do today. At home chilling. We gonna be streaming. We gonna be gaming. It's gonna be a good time. Okay. This next story is called "There's a Faceless Man in My Dream." I don't know what to do anymore, and I need help. It started with little things, whispers, and empty rooms, shadows that didn't match anything, cold spots in the house. I told myself it was just my imagination. But then I started dreaming about him. Every night, I'm in this long, endless hallway. Why is it always a fucking hallway? Every time it's a hallway. I'm in this long, endless hallway. He's always there at the far end, tall, thin, and faceless. Slender man looking ass. Completely blank where a face should be. Okay, so I'm thinking like Silent Hill, like those nurses type shit, you know what I mean? Like those white face motherfuckers. He's always there at the end, far end, tall, faceless, completely blank where a face should be. He doesn't move at first, he just stares. Then he starts gliding towards me, and I can't move. I can't scream. I wake up right before he reaches me. Okay, so this is like some sleep paralysis type shit. I wake up right before he reaches me, but the dreams don't stop. Now he's here when I'm awake. I found muddy footprints in my house even though I live alone. I feel you. My TV flickered off, and when I came back, I saw his reflection standing behind me. I turned around, nothing. But when I looked back at the screen, he was closer. The worst was when I came home one day, and every mirror in my house was cracked, every single one of them. On the walls, written in black suit, were the words, "He sees you even when you don't see him." I left, but he followed me. He's in my dreams, in my reflections, always just behind me. I can't escape him, and now I hear him at night, the sound of a wet, dragging footsteps coming closer. If anyone knows what to do, let me know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, some of these ones are kind of crazy. Can't even lie. It's gonna be a good year though. I'm already knowing. Okay, I think the setup is pretty good. Is that Arizona? Is that the Arizona girl? Let's see if we can't find another one. This one's kind of sketch. It's called Hitting the Shower Curtain While I'm in There. What the fuck? I have a rule. I never talk about weird stuff, and I experience in the room, I experience most of the stuff, and if you know, you know. But my friend called, and my kids really wanted to stay and play in my bedroom. So I told about the recently unexplained stuff. Then I went to take a bath in this connected bathroom. Husband took the kids downstairs. My house is very cold, so the only way to have a nice bath is to pull the shower curtain closed all the way. Okay, that's normal. I don't like not seeing, so I have a heavy-duty clear curtain liner. I was in the tub water, just to my chin when something hit the water or the shower curtain hard. Okay, so the husband already took the kids and everybody downstairs, and she's up there showering or whatever. Like as if it was like popped with like the back of my hand. I saw it jolt inward and I even heard it. Froze trying to think of an explanation. It happened again just above the bath. Edged with a loud sound of a pop. And it shook the whole curtain. Then again, I can't see what it hit. I can hear it, but what the fuck do I do? Then the half closet got slapped with a big swish, and to the side it grabbed hard. I realized, oh my god, I have cats. They must have gotten in the bathroom. I grabbed the curtain, laughed, and at myself. She thought it was the cats. Grabbed the curtain, laughed, saying stop it, sat up the bath, looked down. There was no cats. The door was firmly shut. I texted my husband. Everybody was downstairs. The cats were downstairs. The kids were downstairs. She doesn't know what it could be. So something was hitting the shower curtain while she was in there. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. What do you even do in that situation? You're like vulnerable. You're in the shower. That alone would throw me off because, like, what do you even do? Oh, I like this one that I saved. This was a good one. Okay. This one's called 3 People Saw Ghosts Standing Behind Me. Am I haunted? When I was 17, about 5 or 6 years ago, something strange happened during a video chat with a girl I had been talking to. Out of nowhere, she told me she could see a man standing behind me. Sometimes he was there, and other times he wasn't. But every time she mentioned him, she looked dead-ass serious. Fuck. Imagine your homegirl standing, like, always seeing something stand behind you. That's fucking crazy. Sometimes he was there, other times he wasn't. But every time she mentioned him, she looked serious. I didn't see anything, so I brushed it off, thinking she was joking still. The way she described him unnerved me. Eventually, I stopped talking to her, and the incident faded from my mind. A couple of years later, on another video chat with a different girl. Okay, so this friend saw the ghosts in real life, but then the second girl, she saw it on a video call. Fuck no. This time I didn't mention anything about the first girl's experience. Why would I? But during one of our conversations, she suddenly asked me, "Who's the man standing behind you?" I got really surprised. I turned to check, but as before, there was nobody there. When I told her that she wasn't the first person to see the mysterious man, she said she often sees ghosts. With time, we parted, and I stopped talking to this girl. Damn, so she'd be cutting people off. I feel you. For a long time after that, nothing unusual happened. I lived normal, quiet life, and the thought of those eerie video chats became less of a concern. But then recently, I started talking to another woman over video chat. Damn, why is she video chatting so many people? She didn't know anything about the previous incidents. Yet during one of our conversations, she told me she saw a blurry figure behind me. This time, it wasn't a man. It was a woman, just standing there smiling. Her face wasn't clear, but before I could ask much more, she said the figure disappeared. I'm confused and scared. What does all this mean? It's been years, and while nothing terrible has happened, it definitely makes her feel uneasy. Now I can't help but wonder who or what has been silently watching me all this time. Perhaps it's an angel, but I don't know. Fucking wild, man. That's crazy. Nope, I'm not gonna mess with that setting. Okay, that's crazy. Multiple people see something behind you. Imagine I'm streaming right now and fucking you just see something behind me. That would throw me all the way off. Imagine I'm fucking streaming at night. Somebody in chat's like, hey, there's somebody behind you. I'm like, fuck, bro. That would throw me off. I'm sure it would throw a lot of people off too. Okay. This next story is called How in the World is My House Haunted? I lived in my house for about 4 years, and it was only built 4 years ago. So explain to me this. How is my house haunted? The first sighting I had was about a month ago, living in my house. The first sighting I had was about a month into living in my house. So, okay, you just moved in. I was in my room doing homework on my desk until I saw something in the corner of my eye. I turned around and saw nothing. So I went back to my homework. I saw something again, so I turned around again. But this time I stood up and looked out my bedroom door, and I saw this tall black figure walk down the hallway. Again, a hallway, bro. This is the fucking third story, and they're all hallways. These are totally different people, different times. It followed me, so I followed it, but it was gone. About a week later, I was home alone, and I was in my room again on my bed, and suddenly a book flung off my shelf. It didn't hit me or anything, it just flew off the shelf. A couple minutes later, my curtain started shaking without wind or anything. I usually get physical stuff happen to me every second day. The figure usually just appears once a week, but the most recent thing that happened is today. I was making breakfast and suddenly the back door just opened and my cat ran inside. Cats are low-key weird though, like they be doing shit, right? But I don't think cats can open doors. But that's weird though. Okay. I got a cat back. I got my cat back, but it freaked me out. They don't do anything too malicious, but it sometimes just freaks me out. Now I've talked to the ghost, and if I tell it to stop doing something, it'll stop. But when I talk to the ghost, I mean like asking it to do things to mean yes or no. Like, are you a good ghost? Turn on the lights for yes. Knock on the wall for no. And it usually responds, but I'm confused. My house isn't that old, so how can it be haunted? The place I used to live was farmlands, and I lived in Australia, and he still does. I don't know if maybe where I'm living there's like a burial ground or something more sinister, but I do know the ghosts in my house aren't attacking me. They're just kind of like Casper. Somebody explain to me how this works. Yeah, that's a weird one. If your house is like fucking brand new, less than 4 years old, and you got shit like that happening, oh my god. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it can happen anywhere though, but still. Okay. This next one is called Just What the Actual Fuck. So I went on a drive with my dad today on the back roads past my hometown. We just wanted to explore more rural area. I hate that word, rural. I fucking hate that word. We wanted to explore out there areas. I'm gonna just say that surrounding, So we went on this joyride, minding our business, having fun until we encountered this eerie, extremely narrow, one-way gravel road in the middle of nowhere with no signs of life anywhere in sight, aside from the memorial of a man who crashed and died. Okay, I be seeing those sometimes. So we drive this creepy-ass area midday, mind you, for about an hour going straight. Along this ride, we find a bunch of rusted out, large, crumpled hunks of metal. We can't even make out what the fuck these shapes even used to be. We also find random ass structures that we also can't figure out. It's like an unfinished area with no signs of life anywhere. Anyways, we turn around finally, driving the same narrow road where we haven't seen another car in an hour. That's kind of crazy. And we make it back to the memorial site in 10 minutes, driving slower than before. What the hell? The kicker is that we find a bunch of furniture that wasn't there before, and there was no sign of anyone else. How did that happen after we just drove like an hour and drove back 10 minutes even slower and got back to the burial site? The whole ride back was completely silent. My grown dad was freaked the fuck out too. Somebody help. That's crazy. So you and your dad both seen that shit at the same time too. That's kind of crazy. Some of these stories are really good, but it's like, how do you explain that? You drive down the road for an hour. You come back. I know they say coming back always feels faster, but 10 minutes? And you're driving slower? Fuck no. Not today. Not today. I've been doing a lot of UFO stories lately, so that's why I'm trying to do more ghost stories, because I've been kind of on this UFO rant lately because all the drones and shit. But these ghost stories are crazy. What the hell? So far we've already had 3 stories that had ghosts in a hallway, some sleep paralysis type shit. It's just crazy. So I've saved like a bunch of like recent ghost stories of people just not knowing how to explain certain things, and it's like, I don't even know what to tell some of these people. It's like, fuck, you might just be fucked. Hold on, I'm gonna warm up my coffee real quick. But yeah, some of these fucking people, man. Like, what do you even say to that? You drive down a road for an hour, you see this burial site, because I know we've all seen them, and then you drive back 10 minutes and you fucking see it already? Fuck no. Hold on, I'm gonna warm up my coffee. For sure, this next ghost story is gonna throw me off though. Just watch. Because it's like, how do you even explain that, man? It would be one thing if you experienced that by yourself, but dude was with his dad. You know how parents are. They aren't quick to just accept things like that happening. Definitely not. Okay. This next story is called There's a Ghost in My House and It Terrified My Best Friend. I, female 16, live in a normal, average, copy and paste neighborhood in a small town in Oregon. The ghost that lingers in my house is very similar. Okay, we already saw this one. Let me see. Yep, yeah, we already saw this one. I don't want to read that one twice. That was the first one we did with the fucking... Her best friend was staying there and she went to the bathroom in the middle of the night and fucking saw some shit. Hell no. Okay. This one's kind of older, about 30 days ago. Hell nope. See this one. Nope. I was gonna do a couple Am I the Asshole ones, but these ghost stories are kind of good right now. Right? Okay, this next one's called Spirits Keep Following Me. It says, hello, I'm new here, and I have the story I've been meaning to get off my chest. Ever since I moved to this house in 2018, everywhere I go, even at high school, I hear this spirit following me, and it mimics people I know. And usually it's someone I know that is alive. Sometimes my parents' dogs. I'm not a dog person, and I think the spirits know that. The mimicking of dogs started to happen when I had to move out of the house in 2021, and ever since, the spirit never leaves me alone. Coincidentally, it only started occurring after my grandfather passed from cancer in 2020. Now in my new house, the spirits keep mimicking my dad's voice. Okay. Yeah, the spirits keep mimicking my dad's voice, my dad's dog, and barks loudly once and sometimes scaring the hell out of me. It literally just happened right before I made this post. But I've managed to learn this about the dog bark. It's only one very loud bark and then it stops. When my dog normally barks, it's usually quieter, but more than once, like a couple times. I'm always inside when they're outside, and the weird thing, the spirit never mimics my cats. I mean, how would a spirit even mimic a cat? Just do weird shit? No joke, I have a theory that could explain it, but it's not that it's a black cat and how it works like that, because I don't know. I think cats have some kind of meaning towards spirits, or at least in this case, this particular spirit. The internet calls these kind of spirits mimics. Anyways, maybe the mimic might not mimic my cat because 1, the cat is nearby constantly, therefore being no reason to mimic the cat. I love the cat so much, maybe making the spirit not wanting to mimic it, something that I love. That's weird. It's weird as fuck. Low key. This one might be good. We'll throw in a UFO story in there. It's titled, I believe an ET left a sign to show me that it's following me. Shit's kind of hot. I went out for a drink with a friend of mine yesterday. Before I get to the paranormal part, I have to provide some context. We were at a Mexican restaurant and she was asking me if I was one of those people that couldn't stand cilantro. She got the herb mixed up and asked me about oregano. So we ended up joking around about oregano for a bit. Later on in the conversation, we started talking about weird things that we may know about each other. So I told her about the time I saw an ET in my bedroom, like an alien. She's not the type of person that believes in these things, but she was very respectful and asked questions about it. She asked me later to send her a drawing of what I saw. So in the morning, I texted her a quick sketch. Maybe 30 minutes later, I went into the kitchen to get a drink and saw an oregano container on the counter. It was open on its side and on the side of an oven mitt. I use oregano maybe a couple times a year. Yeah, who uses oregano? I know I don't. I mean, maybe every once in a while, but it's definitely not like one of those things. And I live by myself. I keep it in a cabinet towards the back, so it's not possible that it could be something could have fallen out. Like, I feel you, because I keep all that shit in the back of the cabinet. And opened up on a glove like that. I immediately got the impression that something was letting me know they were listening to me at the restaurant. I really don't know how else to explain it. Okay. That's the thing with UFOs and aliens that like intrigues the hell out of me. Cause say the alien was listening to him at the restaurant with a friend. That's like paranormal and extraterrestrial at the same time, because how is an alien like a physical? Because an alien would be a physical being, right? How would an alien in a physical form be able to teleport and do all this shit and move shit around and do all this? That's what intrigues me about aliens, because I feel like they can double dip. I feel like they can do spirit stuff and travel through space and do all this craziness. And if that is true, the alien was listening to him, how did he get in the house? How did he figure out how did he even know what oregano is? That's a better question. How does an alien know what oregano is? It reminds me of like Transformers. He was looking for the glasses. He's like, how do you know about the glasses? eBay. That's crazy. Yeah, if there's one thing that fucking intrigues the hell out of me, it's ghosts and aliens, like ETs and UFOs. Because again, I feel like UFOs can double dip. I definitely think they can. Okay. This next one's called A Strange Tapping on My Door This Morning. I'll start by saying I've never been one to believe in the paranormal. We'll start off with that. I do, but this guy doesn't. Once I saw some entity on the camera footage, it turned out to be a bug crawling across the lens. I've always been someone who looks for logical explanations for anything that seems weird, odd, or supernatural. I'm not one to say that ghosts or anything like that definitely don't exist. I just tend to think, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm in my 40s, and up until now, I've been able to explain pretty much everything, except what happened this morning. Husband was downstairs, I was upstairs in my bed, or in bed. It was 8 a.m. and the bedroom door was closed. I wasn't in a deep sleep, and when I woke up to hear the light tapping on the door, my husband had done that a few times in the past, and he wanted to come in but didn't want to disturb me, especially when I was live streaming. So I figured it was him and just laid there, wondering what he wanted but trying to ignore it so I can get more sleep. The light tapping happened 3 times. Tap, 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 tap. Silence for a few seconds, and then again, tap, 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 tap. And then more tapping. And then total silence. I asked my husband about it. He said it wasn't him. I later confirmed by checking the dog cam footage. Had it been just one series of taps, I might have written it off. But it happened twice. I'd still be odd but maybe not enough to get freaked out over. But 3 times, especially the same rhythm and cadence every time. I can't explain it. Everything I found online, including the subreddit, talks about knocks, especially the 3 knocks of death. Now I'm a little unnerved. I've been in this house for over a decade. Nothing like that has ever happened. So I'm genuinely curious to hear what people's thoughts are on this. What do you make of this? That one throws me off because I live in a brand new house, and often in the night, I'm gonna record it one of these days just because I know there's no explaining it. Brand new house in the middle of the desert, and I will hear tapping on my window. I don't have neighbors to the left or the right of me, and I will hear fucking tapping on my window. It got to the point where it's been happening I want to say year and a half, and I just get used to it. But it happens only at night. There's no trees or nothing by my window or nothing, so how do you explain that? I'm gonna try to stay away from the UFO stories for now. Trying to find another ghost story, because those ones are pretty fun. I've saved a lot of UFO stories though. Okay, we'll throw in one more UFO story maybe. It goes like this. I can't quite understand this one myself, so maybe you guys can help. This was on the 11th of July, 2019. Me and my boyfriend, now husband, were camping in the mountains very high up. Now this area is so high up and remote there is virtually no light pollution, so you can see nearly every star in the sky when it's a clear night, and this night was. So we were just relaxing, staring at the stars, usually romantic things to do in the mountains. When we started noticing the stars acting differently, they appeared to zigzag and go upward and almost play with one another, weaving near each other and away in a circular motion. We were just amazed by it all and couldn't take our eyes off the sky. This went on for about 2 or 3 hours solid. Damn. And keep in mind, this story dropped like a month ago, like right in the mix of all those UFOs, and this one is like 4 weeks, so about a month. That isn't the strangest part though. When we were camping there's a clear view of an opening between 2 other mountains. At around 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m., I noticed this bright, very bright light between those mountains, so I nudged my partner to look over too. We were just staring at this massive white, yellow-looking star that would go upward, and quickly I noticed that it was going towards us. My partner is a man that really isn't scared of really anything, but this managed to scare the shit out of him. And broke to the point where he nearly broke my nose trying to hide fully in the tent with both of us screaming at the star that just stopped right above us. When it was right above us, right before we both panicked, it seemed to have diamond shape and was super bright. But this isn't it still isn't the strangest part. When we were in the tent, the light didn't shine through the tent, but this thing didn't make a single noise. So it wasn't a drone or anything like that. It was far too big. Again, this one dropped right in the mix of all that drone shit. And it seemed like within seconds, they were both so calm, looking at the stars again, like nothing happened until sunrise. If both of us didn't experience this, if it was just one of us, I could try and make excuses for it. But I can't explain it. and top it all off, when I'm talking about this and trying to type this out, it feels like I'm lying, and my partner feels the same way, like it never happened, like I'm making it up. And the more I try to remember about it, the more we can't remember. That's crazy. So this story dropped like right in the mix of all that UFO stuff, and like, come on now. Again, if it was just one person, I would understand it, but two people? Come on now. That's crazy. Alrighty, I think that was a good first stream for 2025. Definitely gonna have to get on here and do this more. I'm gonna see now this is where shit gets fun. Now it's like, okay, now how easy it to take this video and export it to YouTube, right? So this is the Afterlife File podcast. This is how we're gonna be doing it from now on. I think it'll be, because I used to like I was explaining to my homie earlier, I used to just record it, edit it, then upload it, but that takes so fucking long. Like, who wants to do that? So I'm gonna probably just stream maybe an hour a day and get clips and do it that way. It's so much easier, and then upload it to YouTube, plain and simple. But I hope everybody's liking this format. You can definitely put in the comment section of YouTube if you prefer this this way or not, but I think this way is going to be a lot better. I just want to get it on like a consistent basis. It's like the start of the year. Like, we want to get this shit down. I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in like 2 months. So this one is probably going to go up today or tomorrow. Again, it's all going to depend on how fucking easy it is to export this from Twitch to the PC and then PC to YouTube. So, but yeah, man, it's 2025. I hope everybody's got some good resolutions and already starting it off and doing really good this year. Like I said, this is the Afterlife File podcast. My name is Randy, and if it's your first time here, it's nice to finally meet you. I really do appreciate everybody that watches my videos. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.
nothing wrong with letting people who love you help you.